amazing. I'm very jealous.
皆さんこんにちは。 TV グルーヴの小西直です。本日はアメリカ出身の新世代ポップアイコンホールジーさんにお越しいただきました。 Welcome to Japan. Hi. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
ありがとうございます。では早速質問していきたいと思います。まず今回が初来日ということなんですけれども、ご感想をお聞かせください。
I love Japan so much, maybe too much because I want to come back and live here, I think. And I keep telling everybody in America that I'm going to come live in Japan. So my mom keeps calling me saying like, no, that's too far away. But I already loved Japan before I came here because like my whole life growing up, I always loved Japanese characters, Japanese anime, J-rock, J-pop, music, and so for me it was kind of like, oh, finally, like I get to come, you know, so it was like really special.
ツイッターなんかでも結構そういうのが見て取れるんですけども、今はアカウント名も日本語になってて、すごいファンが喜んでるのってご存知ですか？
Yeah, it is. A Japanese fan messaged me and said, this is how you spell Halsey in Japanese, and I was so excited that because I wanted to put it in Japanese, but I was scared that I was going to translate it wrong, and then it was going to look stupid, so I had a native Japanese fan tell me how to do it the right way, and so I put it up, and now I want to leave it like that forever.
ファンの助けがあってということだったんですね。で、今回とうとう日本で初ライブを行ったんですけれども、こちらはいかがでしたか？
It was very special, and it was something I've been waiting to do for a very long time, so it felt kind of like spiritual, maybe, like it felt like a very special moment, and my fans here are so nice and really cool, and everyone is so diverse, like it's old, young, boy, girl, everyone, all types of people, which makes it really special because it means that, to me, it means that my music is music that a lot of people can relate to, which means that I'm doing a good job.
私も東京公演の方を行かせていただいたんですけれども、もう皆さんがこう合唱していてすごいその光景にちょっと感動しました。
It was really special. I didn't think that people were going to know the lyrics because I sing very fast and I sing in English, so I was scared nobody was going to know the words, but everybody knew almost all of them. New Americana was so loud. It was so loud, which was really special. And also it seems like people flew kind of from all over Asia to come, which was really cool. And made me realize that I should play more shows in Asia, maybe. But thank you for coming.
ありがとうございます。とっても素敵でした。
Oh, thank you.
ありがとうございます。ではですね、今お話にあったニューアメリカーナも収録されているアルバムバッドランズについてお聞かせ願いたいんですけども、こちらは一体どういう作品になってますか？
So, my album Badlands is like, it's kind of pop. It's kind of urban, kind of rock. It's like kind of a bunch of things all together. It's very hard to say what it is. And it's very hard to say, I think, what I am too, because I changed so much. Like, I used to have blue hair, and I used to have pink hair, and I change how I am all the time very much too. And I think the music kind of changes with me, I think. But the album is the first album I ever wrote, so it's kind of about me escaping a bad place, like escaping the Badlands, which is like this bad place inside my head, and going somewhere that is better and somewhere that is bigger and nicer. And it's supposed to sound the way that I want it to look, if that makes sense. So the sounds are supposed to make you visualize like the world that the album kind of lives in, I think.
ちょっとタイトルに込めた意味なんかも伝わるお話でした。で、そちらに収録されているゴーストという曲のミュージックビデオではなんと東京がですね、フィーチャーされてるんですけれども、このアイディアは一体どこから湧いてきたんでしょうか？
So the Ghost music video, I wanted to be really bright, and I wanted it to be kind of mysterious and everything, so I filmed half of it in LA, and then we sent the music video team, the director Malia James, who's a woman, and her team, we sent them to Tokyo and they filmed the rest of the music video. I couldn't go with them to film in Tokyo and I was very sad because I wanted to come very badly. But I wanted to make something really beautiful, and I think the song deserved a music video that was more like a movie, and all of my favorite movies happen in Japan, so I wanted to go make a music video where I thought the most beautiful movies are, and so it was kind of like little Blade Runner, little Lost in Translation, kind of like old like futuristic movie, and I think a lot of Americans think that Tokyo looks like the future. I think a lot of Americans think that.
東京が未来っぽいというようなお話だったんですけど、確かに作品を見ているとちょっとこう SF っぽい感じとかするようなミュージックビデオになってますね。で、今度お聞かせ願いたいのが、一体歌手になるまでどういった道のりをたどってきたんでしょうか？
I started making music when I was 19 and I'm 21 now, so I started making music like yesterday.
Wow.
No, and I just, at first I wanted to make music that I thought was cool, that my friends would think is cool. I didn't have a lot of money, and I wasn't going to college, and I didn't know what I wanted to do. So I was living in New York, and I was living with some of my friends, and I didn't have a house, and I was very scared. I was very scared because I thought that I wasn't going to figure out what my future was. And then I met my manager. His name is Anthony, and we were just friends at the time. I wasn't a musician and he wasn't a manager. We were just friends, and he taught me a lot about music, and I made my first song, which was Ghost. So it's cool that my very first song is a song that still is so important and took me so far. But I started meeting with record companies, and then we sat down and I started writing Badlands. So it's kind of all been a very lucky experience for me, just being very scared that I didn't know what to do, and then kind of waking up one day and knowing everything and knowing exactly where I wanted to be, I think.
すごいこう2年間でこんなに変わるものなんですね、人間の人生って。すごいこう感動したお話でした。で、昨年はジャスティン・ビーバーとのコラボレーションソング「ザ・フィーリング」も話題になったんですけれども、こちらは一体どういった作品でしたか？
It was very crazy because well, when Justin Bieber calls you and says, "Do you want to do a song?" you say, "Am I dreaming?" You know, it doesn't seem real. But we made the song "The Feeling," and it's about not knowing if you love someone or if you just like being with them, or if you think that, you know, you're kind of in love with the chase, like the up and down, the craziness, or if you really love that person. And it was very special to do that song with him because Justin hasn't collaborated with a lot of female artists. I think only Nicki Minaj. And so for him to ask me was very special. I felt very honored. I couldn't believe he knew who I was. But he was very, very, very nice to work with, and very funny. And we performed the song in New York together on the Today Show, and it was freezing cold, and we came in, you know, he came in my dressing room. I was having my hair done, and he came in and he was like, "Are you ready? Like, are you okay?" And he was really nice, and he was really funny. So I think that maybe one of my favorite parts of my career so far was getting to do that song, because it made me realize how crazy my life is. Like, it was a big moment.
クレイジーというお話あったんですけど、お話にあったこうテレビ番組のパフォーマンス、ちょっとこう見つめ合うシーンがあったりしてドキドキするものになっているので、ぜひまだの方はご覧ください。で、最後にお聞きしたいんですけども、ホールジーさんの世界観では青という色がこう一つのキーワードになっているように感じるんですけども、実際にご自身にとって何か大きな意味がある色なんでしょうか？
Yeah, blue is a very, very important color to me. I think I'm kind of obsessed with it a little bit. But I get into like colors when I'm making, when I'm working on music. So blue was really important to me when I was making Room 93, my EP, and then Badlands, my album. and my hair was blue, my clothes were blue, the lights were blue, everything was blue because everything is blue. The songs were blue because I think blue felt like so many things. It felt really calm and beautiful and like dreamy and electric, and just like blue is water and blue is electricity, and it was so many things I wanted my music to feel like and to sound like. So when I make music, sometimes I use not music words. So I say, I want this song to be sparkly. And someone says, what? I don't know how to make a song sparkly. Or I say, I want this song to be blue, which is how I made a lot of the songs on my album and a lot of the songs on my EP. But right now, I'm really like orange. I don't know why. So maybe my next album will sound orange. Or maybe I'll change colors before the album too. But yeah, I get like stuck in a color for a long time.
色が音楽のキーワードになるという独特なお話を聞かせていただきました。いろいろお答えいただきましてありがとうございました。Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you.
ありがとうございます。で最後にですね、あちらのカメラに向かってファンの方へメッセージをお願いします。
Hi, I'm HALSEY, and this is TVGroove, and I wanted all my Japanese fans to know that I love them very much, and this has been the most amazing trip to Japan ever, and I will be coming back again and again and again and again. Bye!
ありがとうございます。ホールジーさんでした。